guys, Louie here, and I'm just going through some of my collection. What I'm trying to do is separate the Bullion from the semi-numismatics, which I think is a project that is worthy of everybody to give a try, because it forces you to think in terms of melt value versus semi-numismatic value. Here I have some older semi-numis that I thought you might want to take a look at as I go through them. So let's see what I've got in here. This says Libertad's 2014. So let's see what's in here. Okay, Libertad is one of my favorites without a doubt. These are the 5-ounce libs. All right, so here's a nice tube of those that I think I got for a really smoking price back in the day. If that is 2000, oh, those are 2015s. So not the most collectible year, but certainly just some beautiful, beautiful coins. Pardon the shrink wrap. Got one on top here for you to see. I've had no spotting on my libs ever, but some people do complain about spotting on their Libertads. So there is a nice tube and one coin of 5-ounce Libertads. Yeah, nice. Here are, let's see, what do we have here? Now there, see the tarnish, this one tarnished. That's very interesting, even though it's in the shrink wrap. Must have sprung a leak, huh? 2015. But that tarnish would come right off. Okay. And what do we have here? Oh, a couple of nice tubes of libs. And I have more Libertads than I have probably of many things. 2014s. So these were really, really good investment. 2014 is a low mintage year, and I had been selling these as well, but kept a couple tubes for myself. So I'm pretty sure the value on these is pretty high. Those would not go into the Bullion stack, that's for sure. Okay, let's keep going. Hold on. All right, here are some maples. It says Goat Privy 2015. That was a really hot year for privies. Privies have become somewhat uncollectible. The values have really dropped out of privy coins. But let's see what I kept here, huh? All right. Pardon the light. And there is the Goat Privy. Is that a good? Yeah, that's the Goat Privy maple. Apparently I like these a lot because I got 2 tubes plus 1. So not sure those are a good investment or if those go into the Bullion stack or not. I will have to check that out. Don't see any spotting on those, but you never know till you pull them apart. All right, what's this? Oh, here we go. Just in here randomly, and there's the familiar milk spotting. All right, 2015 maple, and no privy on that one, but does have spots. There's another one with spots. There is another one with spots. I don't know, perhaps, well, that one looks a little, yep, there's some spots on that. My LCS said he doesn't really want spotted Bullion, so he would pay less for these, although most LCSs would probably pay pretty close to spot for a maple, even if it had milk spots on it. Okay, so those are going to go into the Bullion stack. Hopefully I didn't pay too much for them. Prices were pretty low back then, as I recall. All right, so there are the maples. All right, what do you think of those? You like these Goat Privies? I don't know, we should check the sales prices on those. Forgot this beautiful, the magnificent maple. I believe I got this from my friend Lionel de Grand Prix. Straight from Canada, 2017. Very nice, chunky maple. Very, very nice. I like that. That's a premium coin in my opinion. Not sure if there's a premium on that in the secondary market, but I love having that one. Very impressive. All right, this one says Wedgetail Eagle. I was a big collector of the Wedgetail Eagle series. Might even have some proofs in here. Oh, gosh, these look like the proofs. Well, let's take a look at that. And that. Yeah, some of these were really, really highly collected back in the early days of the of the Wedgetail Eagle series. Looks like I have 4. I don't know if they're the same or not. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, and that's something else. Okay, so 3 of the Wedgetail proofs. Let's see if I can get in there with one hand. Hold on. Okay, I see the clamshell is empty. By the way, that engraving was done by John Mercanti for Gov Mint and Perth Mint. And here they are. I have sealed them, but I think you can get a good view of this beautiful proof. Wow. Just gorgeous. We'll have to check the resale value on those, but there's 3 of those. Again, I think values may have come down on these Wedgetail proofs. Okay, and something else in here. What is that? Pretty. Oh, this is the, was this the high relief Wedgetail? Oh gosh, that's pretty. That's very pretty. That is a 69 decam and 2014, first year of issuance. Again, it was a hot coin, not so hot today, I think. Right, here's a mixed bag of Elemental Mint, Fiji Takus, and Kookaburra Goat Privies. All right, that's a weird combination. So the Taku, huh? Anybody still collecting the Takus in the 1 or the 5 ounce version? Pardon the shrink wrap. Beautiful, beautiful coin. Very nice. And there is Elemental Mint. They are no more. But there is the Statue of Liberty. I believe that's a 2 ounce in the same dimensions as the Privateer series. They did several different series, all of which were beautiful high relief 2 ounce rounds. What else we got in here? Is a tube of something. Oh, little old kooks. Little old kooks, 2017. That's a pretty year, so there's a nice sealed tube there. Always a good investment. You could definitely make the argument of only collecting Perth Mint coins if you were worried about marketability and quality. What is this? The Grand Canyon, another Elemental Mint. Grand Canyon, I think. Pardon the shrink wrap. I know that makes that a little annoying. You can't even see it. Let's see. American Landmarks. Oh, that's the Earth, I think. Pardon me, I don't remember that one very well. Oh, here's some little goat privies. I mean, yeah, goat privy. Those are cool. 1990 to 2015, goat privy. I would only pick these up if the price was right. I mean, like, you know, $2, $3 over spot, maybe $4. Here is another Elemental Mint. Oh, this is the Egyptian series, done by Heidi Wastreet. Cleopatra. Haven't seen anybody show one of those for a while. And the good old Privateer. Really, really good collection, these Privateers, with pretty solid value as well. So what is that one? Is that the Kraken? No. Very pretty. Okay, oh, and a little hawksbill. Now look at how inefficient these flips are at keeping out the tarnish. Yeah, those tarnished. Huh. Or maybe it was my handling. Could be. All right, there you go for the taco. Here are some more of the 2014 Libertads. And you may ask, you know, why so many collector coins? Well, when I started my collecting journey, I decided that I wanted to invest in coins that had a greater probability of appreciation, that I could be purchased for a few dollars over spot, but would have the potential to, you know, double even if spot stayed the same. So you won't see a lot of American Eagles or even maples in my stack. You'll see a lot of stuff like this. You know, the Libertads, the Kookaburras, koalas, etc. Because I believe that those had better potential at the time. And they did for a long while. Prices have come back down. But I still think a 2014 Libertad, when purchased for a couple dollars over spot, is a much wiser investment than an American Silver Eagle. But we'll have to check the prices on that. But that's why you see all this weird stuff in my stack. It's not that I don't like Silver Eagles. I just have always thought they're the inferior investment. And I say investment because something that appreciates regardless of spot is an investment. Nothing wrong with the Silver Eagles, and I'm trying to build a big box of those too now. But the challenge is when it comes time to redeem, you got to grab the Bullion box and go. And I wouldn't be able to grab these, right? I have to sell these one by one or tube by tube. And if you don't have the time or the health to do so, then that creates a problem down the road. So it's a mixed bag, but those are my thoughts. Separating my collection between Bullion and semi-numismatic. Here is one of my Bullion boxes. You can ignore the pennies. Those are just copper pennies, pre-65. Those are all Wheaties. Have never gone through them for dates or errors. That's a nice pack. This is, oh my gosh, what are these? I think this is just copper pennies. And there we go, copper pennies. Worth saving, huh? Have never gone through them. So, not sure if there's any giant collectibles in there. And then we've got some more Bullion. Okay, let's pull this out. Hold on. All right, so what do we have in here? These are Merc dimes. There's $10 face Merc dimes. I won't pull that open. And here we've got Morgans. Oh yeah, there's some Warren Morgans right there. Here we've got some Walkers. Here we've got some more Rosies. Those look like Washingtons. Some nice Washingtons. And, okay. Oh, and there's some Norfeds in here. I shouldn't have put the Norfeds in the Bullion box. Liberty dollars. These are pristine. Love the Norfeds. That doesn't belong in the Bullion box. Okay, let's see what else is in the chest. I have a number of little chests and cigar boxes that I put things in, but let's see what we got in here. Oh, don't fall over. Okay, A-Mark rounds. A lot of these I got at the LCS when I was buying melt for 50 cents to $1 over spot. So there are some A-Mark rounds. Here is Elemental Mint bars. Got quite a few of these. I think I have about 60 of these. I purchased these because the mint was defunct and I thought there'd be collector value in them. And I think there is. They're not so easy to get anymore. So there is 20. It's going to fall if I take those out. So I think I have about 60 of those. More privateers. The 2-ounce privateers. Like I said, always a great investment. That's one of the rounds that my LCS will pay a premium for because they're in such high demand. I'm not sure which one this is. I don't recall the names of the elemental 2-ounce rounds, but that is That's very cool to have those. I think that's a good keeper. Again, I put it in the bullion pile because it really is bullion, but some of this has some pretty decent collector value. What are these? Looks like more A marks. Okay, always worth melt, but probably a little more. 2017. Very cool. All right, anything else in the bullion box? Hold on. All right, the last thing in the bullion box is Hobo skulls. Okay, I was really into the Hobo series. I think Osborne Mint. Could be wrong about that. But had a pretty good collection of the Hobo rounds going. Here's one of their nice ones. Oh, isn't that awesome? 10 ounce round. This is the Skulls and Scrolls. Those are antique. There is the Choo Choo Train. Here is the piranha fish or something. This is when I lost interest, when they started changing the design to be like piranhas and stuff. It went off the track, so I was disappointed in this series, and a little sorry I collected these. I have quite a few of these. So I don't know if these are bullion or premium. They probably fetch a premium on the aftermarket, but for now I'm putting these in the bullion stack, and probably a good example of investing gone wrong. You know, just because you think something is going to be really, really hot, doesn't mean it's going to happen. So there's the little Hobo. These are very cool. You know, I think they're worth, you know, a good deal more than spot. But for now, they're in the bullion pile. All right. Well, that is the video here, guys. So what do you think? You voting for bullion, or you voting for semi-numismatics? Some good stuff in here, though. Really beautiful stuff. All right. Check you guys later. Bye now.